Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Morata. Nice control. Anderson. It's run loose here. He's looking wide. And this is Morata. That's a sharp pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's well positioned here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get it clear again. Looking for options for movement. He's one-on-one! Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is a brilliant interception. Cleared without hesitation. And here's the chance to counter. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Paz.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Morata. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And here's Morata. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely bit of skill. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. Sarr. Shifted it to the flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Batasagi. Batasagi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Fabinho cuts it out. And here's Berenguer. Oh, that was vital.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Some good work on the right flank here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Drilled in low. Spread it left. Kolo. Now Sarr. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there's the clearance. Pinches it off him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kolo. Morata, he's picked his way through. And it's made its way to him. And he's there to belt it away. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Paz. Anderson. That's good play. Tries to pass it, goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now it's Morata. Anderson. Looking to play him in. Crosses it in. Clear. Has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great chance! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Benfica grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Anderson. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Bartasagi. Looking for the run. Bartasagi's cross. Politano. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played into the box. Nicely spread. Politano. Now that looks a decent ball, and he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the shot! Goal! Benfica! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 22.
Benfica take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back.
He gets big! Oh, taken with style! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was wonderfully... And a chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Out to the left it goes. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Fabinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked out brilliant, takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And he's in on goal.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And that interception was most necessary. He's had a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Benfica take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this... Oh, shooting chance! Just off target. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Benfica have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra